All right. Hey, I got a viewer, right? I got a viewer who commented. Thank you again. Commented, and she just bought my fucking morale up, bro. I went to put on a nice shirt and shit. It's like, damn, bro. Like, someone's actually not even watching. They care. Someone actually cared about what's going on, bro. Someone actually cares about what's going on. About Charlie Kirk. One thing I noticed that you have to do with this once you become awakened, you have to ask you have to ask a question for everything. And when you get an answer, question to answer. Question to answer. So for example, like what happened to Charlie Kirk, people should be asking, well, what does that cause? What is happening? And at the top level, everything is energy. Everything is energy. So again, the bottom level is that he died, this known figure that's loved and known all around the world, who he speak against certain subjects, transgenderism, DEI hire, fucking no reparations. He speak on certain things, right? And while he's doing that, he's triggering people. Triggering is wild. Side note, when someone gets triggered, they don't have control. When someone gets triggered, you don't have control whatsoever. Everybody be like, yo, he stepped on my shoes, so I reacted. It's just like, yeah, you have no control. Oh, he punched me in the stomach. Oh, not punched me in the stomach. Well, he hit my car from the back. I jumped out and I tried to fight. You have no self-control. And when you start to realize that this is a matrix, like the Matrix, and you can look at Agent Smith as the entity that's just trying to drain your energy. What was he doing? He was just draining everybody. He was just like making everybody into one of him. Agent Smith is could be looked at as the virus within the system. And this is what's going on. So, and you really have to kind of know what I'm saying and have imagination, bro. A lot of people don't have imagination. So now the Agent Smith character is going around and he's just infecting everybody. You could call that the woke ideology. You could call that the woke ideology. These people are going to school. They're going to these colleges, right? And they're learning this liberal shit, right? And when they come out in the world, they become teachers. It's literally like in the Yuri. If you watch Yuri says it takes like 3 generations to break this down. So now you done indoctrinated one person. One generation. Second generation is getting taught by the first indoctrinated generation. And the third generation don't know nothing about the truth. And the truth tellers already died out. So whoever has the knowledge, bro, runs this shit. You have full control of your life. Anyone watching this, you have full control of your life. You could do whatever the fuck you want, literally. Now is how you do it. Now you can say, okay, can I fly? Well, this is how I would answer that. When you ask me, can I fly? When you say I, who are you talking about? Are you talking about this? This body? Because this is not I. This is a vessel. The spirit, what's inside the body, could definitely fly. I.e. astral plane, astral surf, lucid dreaming. And when you're lucid dreaming, it's just as real as right now. As this, when I lucid dream, it's just as real as right now. And I can just take off. And the crazy thing about lucid dreaming for me is I see things that are actually happening in this plane. Like you could go, and they call this remote viewing. You could actually go somewhere and see something and come back and wake up and talk about what you saw, and it will be exactly the same in real life. In the military, it's called remote viewing. So when you ask me, can I fly? What are you asking? And if I'm speaking legalese, bro, can I fly? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. My body can't, but I can. Again, I'm not the body. And when you actually going out and you trying to like figure out this world, this thing, ask yourself, and literally ask yourself for answers to whatever the fuck you want to know. Just ask yourself for answers and observe the answer come right to you. Observe the answer come right to you. And you have to know this to be true. If you don't believe, it doesn't happen. You gotta believe. You gotta believe. You gotta believe. Yes, you have to truly believe. You have to be delusional, bro. You have to be fucking delusional. Bro, I lost friends, families, everybody. Everybody. I lost everybody, bro. Every motherfucking body, bro. My BM, my baby, my kid, everybody, homie. Because it gets to a point where you start saying, man, fuck y'all. I don't care what y'all saying, bro. I see this, bro. It's either I'm fucking going crazy or I'm suffering from psychosis, or it is what it is. It is what it is. And this is way too real. So what people tend to do is they try to go out on the internet, try to see, like, have everyone else been doing this? And if you understand what I'm saying, then you most likely understand Q, Anons. You understand that. And we're out here. We're out here. We regular people, like looking like Grandpa from Dragon Ball Z, bro. We out here. And as I speak, I am so disconnected from this, bro. From this. It's almost like I'm observing what I'm looking at, and with headphones on, I am hearing my voice. And every single part of my body, I feel right now. My ankles, everything. I feel everything. It's like you become so in touch. And it's an amazing feeling. It's an amazing feeling. One thing I would like to add to this is that it's very important that you lose the fear of death. Because fear is what keeps you fucked over. Fear of failure, fear in itself, being scared of something, that right there is what, like, even a big bully, if you're fearful of this big bully, and he comes over here and he smells your fear and he whoops your ass, he's gonna whoop your ass tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day, and the next day. But if that bully come over, that big bully, same big bully came over here and he whooped my ass, but he gets, bro, it's not a free ass whooping. I give him no fear. Even if I get my ass whooped, he ain't coming back tomorrow. He ain't coming back tomorrow. Understand the world is against you, bro. Those who are not awake is against you. It says it in the Matrix. If they're not awake, it says in the Matrix, if they're not awake, you can tell that they're not awake. You can tell. You can literally tell. Honestly, I look at people like, yo, if you watch football every Sunday, you're asleep. You're asleep. One of the viewers mentioned central casting. Well, I mentioned central casting, and the viewer knew what central casting was. Immediately, I'm like, okay, she's not asleep. She's at a point where I could at least speak to her. You go and start talking to some people, they're going to look at you like a wacky, bro. They're going to look at you. Yeah, when you start talking about, like, sex trafficking, how they're taking those who don't have, who can't do it, they're taking your plasma, bro. They're taking your plasma. They having you sell off your plasma and they taking it. What is plasma? What is plasma? Plasma's energy. Plasma's energy. 100%. What else is plasma? The sun. The sun is energy. Another form of plasma. What else is plasma? When you have a torch, you got a plasma torch. That torch is energy. It's energy. And they go in and they build in all these. This is one of the things I actually really went head into this. They're building all these fucking plasma centers, and just like the motherfucking Matrix, we are the product. They want to turn us into a fucking battery. What's the battery? Energy. What is also energy? Plasma. Hey, do your homework. I need you to do your homework. And whoever want to talk, feel free, bro. 100% feel free. There's more coming. There's definitely more coming. I just got to get my thoughts. And again, the ADHD, my brain goes everywhere, bro. It goes everywhere. Lastly, what I would say is start looking for synchronicities. Start assigning synchronicities. Start assigning. I'll give you an example. And this is me. Double digits. Same double digits is yes. Same double digits is yes. I'll explain to that how it works, right? This is how it works for me. Because I made this contract with myself. Through meditation, I went deep in meditation. I was like, yo, bro, I need a yes and I need a no. I need a yes and I need a no. So, for example, my yes is a tickle under my right feet. My no is a tickle under my left feet. My yes is double digits, but I ask the question in here. I give you, like, for example, it's just like, damn, bro, do I got food in the refrigerator? And I'll just look for numbers. It was just 12:44. I do got food in the refrigerator. It was just 12:44. Watch when it's 12:55. Watch when I said that, bro. Do I got food in the refrigerator? Yes. Yes. And what I want to explain that I just did is I asked the question in here and I look, because in my system, in this system, when I ask the question and I see double digits, I'll look. If I can't find the double digits, it's no. And I will look on my watch. If the remaining seconds go, as soon as I look, it's like 12:35, and the remaining seconds is like 55. As soon as I look, it's a yes. And I would be like, thank you for that answer. And that's how you contact this. That's how you get in touch with this universe. You have to make agreements with it through meditation. Through meditation. Go 13:55. Go in your room, lay down, and just stay there. Try to empty out your mind, but see where your mind goes. What's going to happen is you're going to start asking what you're doing. Like, yo, what are you doing? Why am I doing this? Then you're going to observe that occurring, and then the next thing is, who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is talking in my head? Whoa. Who's hearing that thing talk in my head? Understand, you have a body. You're not the body. You have a head. You're not the head. You have hands, fingers, legs, arms, chicken, potatoes, whatever. You're not that. You are simply it. You're God. And that's the realest shit I could. You're God. The creator.